Did you ever grow up with siblings that bullied y'all? Whoever want to start this joint off.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Not really bullied me, but I have one traumatic incident that I think about all the time. Damn. And it was my older stepsister. And they turned on Hills Have Eyes in the basement, right? And I never been a scary movie guy. I would, at this point in my life, I would sit and deal with it. But I didn't like them. Be over there shaking like a stripper. But I used to deal with it. So then what happened was they turned on Hills Have Eyes and bolted upstairs and locked me in the basement. And traumatic. And ever since then, I've never watched a scary movie ever again in my life.
Thought the movie was going to follow you or some shit?
Turn it off.
Yo,
Turn
it was
the other way.
sound, bro. It was dark. You know how the basement is there. It was scary as a motherfucker, man.
That reminds me of, I used to be scared of, like it was a scene in Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Juice in the Hood. You know, when he was cracking her in the back of the mailbox.
You'll say the whole title.
Yeah, you gotta be specific. When he was cracking her in the back of the mailbox and she turned into a monster, I used to be scared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then my peoples, they did the same thing, closed the door, and I used to try to run. That shit was crazy.
I'm not gonna say I was bullied. I'm just gonna say I was the youngest of many because all of my cousins used to come over. So it's like I would get excluded, and I was the Peabody because I used to pee the bed. So nobody wanted to like let me stay in their room with them. I couldn't, I just couldn't do certain things. And I was a girl. So above me, of course, is my brother, Kelly, who, Beyonce is filling in for today. And I just would get excluded from a lot. Like 3 years is a big age gap when it comes to certain ages. Mm-hmm. When you're 5 and 8, and then when you get like 10 and 13, like they don't really want anything to do with you because you can't do certain stuff. Like they just don't want you in their business and stuff like that. And then next to that, there was my older cousin who we raised, and she's 3 years older than him. And she definitely didn't want anything to do with me. So they just they wasn't messing with me. And I used to always just go to my dad and my mom, and I would complain and get my way and get a toy or something and rub it in their face. But, yeah, they wasn't messing with me. And now, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. They want to be my friend. And I'm just like,
talk.
I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all can stay out my face, I'm never here. I'm always out. Yeah.
Nah, I was a Peabody, too. I definitely used to be. It was a long time for me. I probably was a calm 10. I might have been 10, 11. I used to have people over the house, and I would go sneak off, throw on the pull-up Jiffy mat. And then that way I could sleep with my homeboys and shit like that. Nah, I was definitely grown as shit.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
Grown as a motherfucker.
You wasn't a...
Nah, I peed a couple times. Like, I peed on somebody, but...
Oh, my.
Yeah. But I ain't never...
I'm glad my parents ain't give me that opportunity. Yeah, they knew for a fact. Put a fucking pull-up on, brother.
I couldn't drink water after a certain hour. My mom used to...
Mouth dry as a bitch.
She used to lie.
That was my problem.
Used to lie and be like, I can smell water on your breath, right? I'll be like... Look, and I drank some water from the sink in the bathroom.
That's crazy.
I'd be scared as shit, face balling up. I'm like,
I can smell water on your breath.
Smell the water is crazy.
That's how she used to get me though. My mom knew I was scheming. She knew I was.
That's funny.
I wasn't necessarily like bullied. Like me and my cousin used to have like wrestling matches. Like, and it used to get real. And it was like something like, well, kind of we would get into it and we would just like fight, but I wasn't winning. Because I was too young. I ain't gonna lie.
And I was way too young. I wasn't bullied. I was excluded. But I will say, when it came to, like, me and Sean, I was throwing bows. Like, he was catching every single one. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I won most of our fights. But me and him, we used to fight, like intense. To the point where my parents told us that they better not ever catch us, like, putting hands on each other again. So we used to, like, go downstairs and... One day they heard us, like all they heard was just like feet going downstairs. It was dark.
Yo, that's crazy.
And they came in the living room and turned on the light. All you heard was...
You was at a fight club.
They turned on, we was fighting in the dark crying, like not trying to make noise.
Sean with a
And
C.
faces
Niggas
red,
had a
balled
fight.
up, crying, like tears coming all the
we
way
handle
down.
this
We was
downstairs.
fucking each other up in the dark, like going at it. We used to really fight.
You
Like
got it right now, but
They
7
almost
o'clock,
killed me one
meet
time.
me downstairs.
Yeah.
Just sound like a basketball
we
joint.
used to go crazy. All you hear is that's all you heard.
That's crazy.
We used to go crazy.
But y'all ready to start the show?
Yes, sir.
DJ Hill Ib. I can't say CLB no more. Spin that shit.
Let's get it. Yeah. You go. Yeah. See, I ain't going for that shit you niggas saying. Heard you got extorted in that hood, so who you paying? Baby want me cuff, always ask me why I'm playing. Better watch what you saying, you don't want smoke with that man. Get it on my own, won't never ask for lending hands. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Niggas know my style, you know I'm solid. Used to want them brand new phone posits, couldn't buy it. Love it how she talking when she suck me, shit be fire. I ain't even slept in 48 hours. Told that bitch I'm tired. Asked me where I'm from, I told her ass home of the wire.
What's up? Let it marinate. Baby, welcome back to the Cuzzies Podcast. I'm your host, Sweet Tea Sprite. Where you get more for your bite. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know. I just had to think of it off the top.
Your bite.
I couldn't think because the deluxe joint was fire too. You know what I'm saying, from last time, but I couldn't think of that. To my right, because my man's Cuzzy Bears in the middle. You know what I mean? To my right, the reigning, defending, undisputed U.S. returning guest, Nat Doll. What else you want to go by?
Nat Doll, Natty the Baddie, Natty with the Fatty, King Nat, and the leader of today's 3LC. We are the 3 Leo Club because Beyonce's filling in for her less superior sibling, Sean Kelly.
Leo's the horoscope. To my right. Damn, I was about to say CLB. Want more. Heel Ib. Villain origin story Ib. The sequel.
What's up, people? What's going on?
You ain't got nothing else to say?
That's it.
Nah, that's it.
What the
it's
boy
hard to
stand
go
for the-
after. Like, she
Very
got the reigning,
un-Leo of you.
defending, undisputed. Like,
Natty with the fatty.
Daddy with
All
the
that,
fatty.
you
You
know.
know what I'm saying? What about?
Like my mom.
All I can do is just, hey, I'm here.
Yep, that's
Hello,
me.
guys. Fuck, like,
How y'all feel today?
Feeling pretty good.
I feel good. We got some nice weather on the way, so I'm happy about that. Other than that, it's just another day. I'm tired. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm tired. That's Sean. I'm tired.
I will say I have not been sleeping that good lately. Like my sleep, I already didn't really have a sleep schedule. Well, okay. My sleep schedule, I guess, is like sleep really late, get up really late, but I just haven't even been able to do that. It's been bad. Like I don't know what's going on.
It's the good weather. It's the good weather. You outside. I feel good. I mean, still doing yoga. I mean, getting mentally, spiritually there. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, you are?
Workout.
You like that?
Yeah, it's fire. Hot yoga. True.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, some nice joints in there too. But how we gonna start this off? We're gonna start this off with something light. I mean, like a Sprite. Are you living your American dream?
I'll say no. And only because, like, I'm still young and kind of going through the process. But I'm on the way there. I mean, my American dream is probably going to be when I'm, like, 40 years old. I finally, reached the point where, like, I got a family, got kids, and I'm somewhere out of state living. So I'm not right now, but I'm heading towards that way.
I feel like, in a way, I am for now, and then I think at a certain point, mine is going to change. I used to be somebody who I had a plan, like, oh, everything was planned out. I was in all honors classes in high school. I was making sure, you know, like, I wanted to look good for colleges and all that type of stuff. And then that just changed, and I was like, I don't want to do any of this. Like, nothing that I plan to do, I don't want to do. And then it just kind of hit me like, I don't know, really. I used to think happiness was one thing, and then I kind of just found out, like, okay, I like to wake up every day and do what I want to do. Like, I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to necessarily be an entrepreneur because I'm not prepared to lose nothing. But I will say I don't want to be responsible for other people's pay. So, like, everybody wants to be a boss. I just want to be comfortable. So I'll say for now I'm comfortable. I don't have no kids. I'm not responsible for nobody. I'm just, like, Natalie selfish. Like, I could do what I want. Be I will say, when I reach, like, you know, 30 is when it's for sure going to change. So for now, I have this outlook. I'm going to, you know, be happy every day in my 20s. And in my 30s is where stuff going to get serious. Like, it's not like I'm not preparing, but I'm also not stressing myself. Like, I'm really living. I wake up every day and I literally do what I want to do. Like, I don't have nobody to report back to. I don't have to do, you know, it's just, yeah, I'll say for now I am. Now, when it gets to that other part, I'm not sure how that's going to go. I'm going to need a man. I'm going to need to have some kids in the house. But we'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah, I'm not at that point yet. You feel what I'm saying? I'm got a good job, but I want to do something I love to do, like make people laugh or, you know, create happiness for other people, just having fun with it. And my American dream would be, you know, the wife, the kids, the white picket fence and all that good bullshit. But I ain't got that yet, so you know what I'm saying? Any prospects, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean?
If you trying to be that to my boy.
Yeah, I mean, well, not yet. I'm still living, you know what I'm saying? But until then, the American dream is ongoing.
I got a question. Since we're kind of on the topic of American dreams, and it can vary like so drastically from person to person. How do y'all feel about like fame versus fortune? Like, what's more important to you?
Fortune.
Probably because with the fame you can get fortune.
Yeah.
So that's why it's probably the fame, kind of. But I don't want the whole publicity type fame, like everybody in my business. But with the fame, you can get money. So
I say fortune because I've like always been popular, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I've lived in different states and I've known a lot of people and all of that. And
clout.
if it clout. So if it's, you know, levels to what I'm at, like now, you know, I know a lot of people and stuff like that. And it, of course, like pretty privileged, it gets you stuff. But if it's already hectic for me now, like I've had a few videos go viral and I've been like stalked. I've literally had my phone number given out to people. I've received explicit pictures, unwanted and unsolicited. Yes. So many for like a month in a row. This girl literally stole my identity. Like, I be getting threatened, like, all types of stuff. So I definitely wouldn't want that. And
so they make the fake pages, like...
Yeah. Like, when I say she literally was sending, like,
I couldn't see. I was like...
That's why he got a bad back. when I say she literally... And whoever it is knows me. Because, one, she has my personal number. Two... And I know it's a girl because she kind of talks like a girl. And only a girl would do this for this long. I cannot imagine a guy being bitter enough to do this for this long. But she literally, like, is on me. Like, and it's like every few months.
Still.
Like, and this started when I was like 17, 18 years old. And
hopefully she promote the pod.
And she sends, like, threatening messages to me. Or, like, you know, whatever has happened recently in my life that's, like, I put out there or whatever, like, she'll be like, oh, or why your glass is so big? Oh, I see you didn't get a new pair. Like, just always stuff crazy. Like that. And I just be like, it's just really, it gets annoying. Like, it gets annoying. And I couldn't imagine being somebody for real and having to go through that all the time. And whoever said money doesn't buy you happiness, they lied because it buys you freedom. And with freedom, you're free to do whatever it is you choose to do. And fortune. Period. Next.
I think like right now I don't. You feel me? Ain't nobody walking up to me. Oh, ain't you from the Cuzzies Podcast? You know what I'm saying? Ain't not yet. But I'm saying you feel me? You got to speak it into existence. But
It's gonna happen.
yeah. But for right now I think that I could handle that. But I never know. And I wouldn't. You feel me? When people stare at you. You feel me? I got fake like I got a gun. Like, you feel me? Do that or some shit like that. I don't know why niggas is staring at me and type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then I'll be uneasy, but that don't happen.
I don't think you would get hate though. Like, y'all are likable people. Females hate me, and I know it's probably because I'm a female, but like, they just
niggas
don't like me.
You know, niggas hate on niggas all the time.
That's true, but y'all ain't gonna take it that. I really doubt that. Well,
yeah, niggas.
there are some crazy.
We got a hater. Yeah, I forgot all about it. We did. We got a hater.
Hey, stop hating.
They call us
not
LGBT. He said something.
Too much consumption of haterade, it can send you to the hospital. If you ain't living good, fix your living. Don't hate on my man.
That dude hates my stinking guts.
Yeah.
But
it's a different story.
I'd probably roll with Fortune as well. But fame is tempting though, and I don't really like y'all both said. I don't want that like extreme level of fame. But being remembered for something, you know, that will supersede you and, you know, go beyond you is kind of cool as well. So I'd probably lean towards Fortune more just because I can pass that down through to my kids and stuff. But fame is tempting for sure.
And I think, like, my vision is, like, with my fame, I could, like, see people in the street and they have conversations. Like, I can have genuine conversations with people. And change their life. Like, oh, you made me laugh. I was depressed at work, but you made me laugh. And just having them just having them conversations with people on the street is like, I'm gonna get a bodyguard, of course, but having them conversations is what make my day. It would drive me, motivate me to keep going.
Some people get famous just because they're rich, though.
Sure.
Preferences.
Yeah, true. Rich sugar daddy.
# choices.
That's true.
Since we've talked a good bit about like you know the safety problems with fame, what's something that makes you feel safe? Like just in terms of just what makes you feel comfortable or safe?
If I can pay my bills, really, because I mean I don't really have to worry about anything. Like I'm not beefing with nobody. I ain't got no ops, nothing like that. I ain't beefing with nobody. Ain't no rat beef or nothing. Like, I'm cool. I have fun. I live. If I can, well, no, you know, that's not safe. That's just more so like if I was gonna say I can just travel when I want. That's more so like a plus. But I just like if I can pay my bills and I don't have to worry about when my next money, my next check or whatever is coming. That's what makes me feel safe.
As much as I want to say, and don't laugh at me, I want to say like, you know, oh, family. Stuff. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. What makes me feel safe is I don't think I'm invincible, but I think I'm pretty street smart. I'm book smart. I have self-awareness and experiences. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not really scared of too much. Like I may worry for a split second, but I have an outrageous amount of optimism to the point where I'm almost delusional. So I guess I make me feel safe. So as long as I'm in good spirits, like as long as, you know, I keep loving myself, like I keep my self-love up enough, that makes me feel safe because I just feel like every day is really dead-ass different for me. So I don't know. I just think what's one word that could sum all of that up? Optimism.
Goat.
Self-love.
Self-confidence, self-love.
And just experiences. I would say my experiences. Like, I done been through a lot of stuff that I probably tell my parents bits and pieces, but, like, crazy things have happened to me. Like, where I've had to fend for myself in a whole nother state for, like, a week at a time. Like, I don't be home. I really be gone. And
damn.
I just be getting myself through it. Like, I don't know. And I don't say nothing. I just be back home. Like, hey, what's up? Like, experiences, learning. And going through stuff that makes me feel safe.
Yeah. For me, it probably would just be my basic routine. So I'll probably go with just happiness. Happiness is kind of what makes me feel safe and comfortable. So I'll say like my basic routine of waking up, going to work, lunch, work again, drive home, and then like the part I guess that makes me feel happy and safe is walking through the fucking door, and like no matter how shitty my day was, when I walk through the door, that damn dog upstairs is gonna be happy to see me.
Yeah.
So it's like when
man's best friend.
Yeah, so it's like when he comes and approaches me, he's excited to see me. Like that makes me happy and it makes me comfortable. And no matter nothing else really matters. Yeah. So I'd say like just being happy with a good routine and having a dog and then going to work out, coming in the house. This nigga, every time I come in the house, he's happy to see me. So it's like that makes me happy and it makes me comfortable. So
and Leos, we're like need to know people. Like we're quite bossy and have like things, should be in order to where we just gotta know.
You think that's true? All that stuff is true about the horror stizzles?
The horror stizzles.
Let's get into it.
All true. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, because you're a Leo man, you are this way and that way and that way. But I will say, like, there are some characteristics that do differentiate us being Leos from, like, Sean being a Pisces. Like, he does have, a few characteristics that are different from ours because of, what it is. And it's way deeper than just the zodiac. It has a lot to do with a lot more than that people don't know. Astrology, period, is a whole study. It's really real. It's just not, people make it all about just, because, I woke up and I ate cereal. I do it every day because I'm a Sagittarius. Like, come on, shut up.
I have another question. Because as a guy, you probably experienced it too. When you say, "Oh, I'm a Leo," it's "Oh shit," like that type. Is it the same way for, you since you're a female?
Does it offend me? I'm like,
no, I'm saying like, they say like, "Oh, you're a female Leo." Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is it the same?
For sure. Like even I get that from females too, but it's almost the same. What am I saying? Almost always the same thing. It'll be like, oh, like y'all are extra, or oh, like we think this and we think that, and I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna change. Great, like, yeah. I mean, it'll offend me if a guy does it. I think more than a female does, because one, I don't like females, so it's not like that's a potential suspect for me. So I don't really care. Mm-hmm. But when guys do it, I guess I can. I'd be like, not me. Like, but then I can't do that because if a male Virgo come my way, I'm gonna be like, look, you need to back up, sir. Give me 50 feet. Yeah, I get it as a female.
Yeah, that's interesting stuff.
Yeah,
because I know I've just done my little case studies, and like I meet people and I tell them I'm something that I'm not, and they're like, oh, you act just like it.
Yep.
I'm like,
you're a liar.
You
I
don't
get the
know
same
shit,
thing. Yeah.
bro.
You're a liar.
Like
I thought you was. Then you tell them
like,
what your real shit is.
And then when you do tell them, they be like, oh, well, that's exactly what a Leo would do. Hey, shut the hell up.
Well, you know
then
what? I'm actually not a Leo.
All you're doing is using that shit as a conversation
like,
starter.
you must be a Cap and Capricorn.
Right.
Aren't
Like,
you?
I'm like, yo, y'all.
Okay.
I hate horoscopes.
I do too.
I didn't really care for them too much.
Zodiac.
Yeah, zodiacs.
Guess it.
And it's just like, if for some reason it seemed like during the pandemic it
multiplied.
It went crazy. And
You think so?
Yeah, like it was always a thing.
I always knew I was a Leo though, since I was little. So I guess for me, it's just people just now finding out, but I just always knew. So
see, I always knew that. It's just like it's become pop culture now. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was just I knew I was a Leo, and you got some people who would read their horoscopes every single day, but now it's like people are judging you based off of what you are as soon as they meet you, because it's become this phenomenon. It was definitely.
I think
basic.
also maybe we were younger too, and we didn't really I knew I was a Leo, and I knew things my mom would say about me, and I would be like, like some of them, like, girl, no. But now some of them I take pride in. So I guess I just kind of always knew, like, there were judgments. But I didn't know how deep it was until now I'm older and I'm dating and I'm experiencing new people. So I get it. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not, because a lot of it do be true. I'm not going to cap. Like, a lot of it is true. I don't know.
See, I don't even pay attention enough to, like, if, like, I'll ask a girl, like, oh, what's your, like, because it's obviously going to come up. She's going to ask me my zodiac. I'll ask you, but I'll be like, I don't know what the fuck that, I don't know all your traits and shit. I'm just going to figure it out when I'm dating you. Like, I don't know all that shit.
I can't say I will get into dealing with someone, or I necessarily won't deal with someone because they are something, but I will have in the back of my head, like, experiences I've had. And it won't just be with one person. Like, I'm talking about, like, friends. I have, like, I've always had Virgos around me. Like, I've dated a few. I've been very close friends and am close friends with a few. So I'm surrounded by them. So I, like, know them, and they all do have these very similar traits, all of them. Like, the same things. They act the same way in certain situations. So it's just, like, I'll keep that in the back of my head, like, meeting other people who are the same sign. But I'm not going to, like, not deal with you because of that.
I vibe with Aquarius.
Aquarius is.
Yeah. Yeah, they cool. They cool in my book.
They are very misunderstood, and I feel like when Aquarius are, like, done growing, they are great people, but at first they are horrible.
I don't know about none of that.
Yeah.
But since we talk about relationships and horoscopes and dating and stuff, is being a simp a problem?
Absolutely not. What is a simp, guys? What's a simp?
A simpleton is what it is by definition.
Yeah.
Just
Webster. Yeah.
It's basically like a dude that's stupid over a girl. That's what it is by definition.
All right.
My definition, I would think it would be somebody to let their girl walk or let a girl walk over them. That's what I would think it would be. But it changes from people to people.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people say being a simp is doing right by your woman. And I just think if she's not someone who's, like, literally a bad person and it's noticeable that she's trash and you are just doing all types of things, you're flying her out, you're doing everything that she wants you to do and more. Mm-hmm. Like, she's telling you to shut up and you're shutting up. There is nothing wrong with being a simp. Matter of fact, I don't even think a simp should be a thing. The word should just... It's simple to me that people don't understand that this is what you're supposed to do.
Wait, hold on.
Like,
You said that if she tells you shut up and he does, that's cool?
No. I said I don't think that's what being a simp is, the way everybody makes it. Like, oh, he's a simp because he's doing what he's supposed to do. If she's noticeably a terrible person and you're doing everything you're supposed to do, that would classify you as an idiot, not a simp. A simp, I think, is pretty... To me, you're simple-minded if you think a man catering to his woman and making her happy and being, cheesy and corny and like, flirting with her all the time and just treating her like he wants her. If
Courting
that's
her
a
again.
simp to you, you are simple-minded. You're a simp to me. I don't know. I don't get it.
But not my fault. But 9 times out of 10, the people that say, like, the whole simping and that whole shit, it's usually guys that's not... They have a certain, like, kind of relationship with a girl. Like, they not... It's kind of like... I don't know how to put it.
They don't make things official.
They're not in the dating scene
Yeah.
at the moment. They're just out here. They're just...
Living, trying to be a player.
And, playing the player type
Playing
of thing.
Yeah, that's what it is. But, like, you see, like... It's guys. It's usually gonna be guys. That's usually the guys that's simps or, simps per se are happy. And then when later down the line, them niggas that was calling them simps, they like, damn, I don't have nobody to end my life with.
Right.
Die in the
Should've
bed
simped.
by myself.
You should have simped. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, die in the bed by
simped.
myself.
I don't think that your definition of being a simp is a problem. I agree. I think that, essentially you're just...
Courting.
You're doing what, like, typically ends a lot of relationships where women will be like, you stop doing everything that you did to get me. And if you're doing that stuff that got her actively in the relationship, you're called a simp.
Like, that's crazy.
By her definition, I'm a simp, but by my definition, I'm not.
What I'm saying, I don't even think that's a simp. That's what I'm saying. That word should just be erased. I don't think the men doing that are simps. I think the ones who think that are simps. Because I think simp comes from what? Simpleton. Whatever. You're simple-minded if you don't understand that literally that is what you're supposed to do. If you didn't want to do all of that, why are you in a relationship? What even made you, if you are not willing to do these things for this woman, what made you even give this woman this title?
I think if you're a sugar daddy, you're a simp.
Yeah.
If you out here just pleasing, and you're not being met halfway, then you're probably a simp. Yeah. So that's where, like, if my romantic gestures and my effort to please you is not being met halfway, then I'm probably a fucking simp.
Yeah.
So I'll say that, but you're saying that's just a dude that's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's an idiot.
That's a part of the chase, though. Really.
Yeah, because I'm talking about, like, okay,
knowing that balance when she,
like we said, Russell Wilson, like, he's not a simp. He's literally, like, first off, I'm not gonna say Sierra is Sierra because we don't know what happens behind closed doors, but Sierra is Sierra. You get what I'm saying?
Automatic supersonic.
Their relationship is publicized, and you can clearly see when she does things for him and he also does things for her. But he's a simp to everybody because really it's his demeanor and how he is. He doesn't come off as a hood nigga or, anything like that. He just is a nice family man. And he probably is. And he's a nice family man, and he caters to his woman, and he loves her out loud and stuff like that. So that's a simp. I'm just talking about that definition, not necessarily, because... Yeah, when you're just doing whatever for somebody and they're not doing anything for you and you're like going above and beyond, then you're an idiot. Like, you're just stupid. And then, I guess you're staying true to yourself. I won't be staying true to myself like that, but that's an idiot. But to be a simp, you'll be happy. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and it's actually weird because, you did bring up Russell Wilson. It's kind of like that version of black man, the family black man, the romantic, emotionally available black man is shamed. Yeah. Like, you got to be blank, no emotions, tough guy, black man in order. And then you need a woman who's going to try and deal with all that and try to mold you into this perfect hood, really emotional family man.
The brunch,
so I guess
and brunches and stuff.
So I guess probably like you already there. So she can't mold you to be something like that. So maybe it's kind of like the internal war with girls like bad guys.
Yeah.
And then he's not a bad guy, so he's boring, which in reality he's not. But
because really a woman wants to feel like you changed all of that for her, like she's your weakness, like a reverse hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the syndrome for that? Get him.
In your opinion, since you brought up Russell Wilson, do y'all think that he's a simp from his actions that he's, displaying with Sierra? Two-step.
Absolutely not. I think I've seen a lot of men recently calling him corny, I guess, and they're changing their argument because one minute he was a simp because of Rihanna. Whoa,
wait a minute.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
You know something wrong?
Look, no, I don't. I love Rihanna. That's where that came from. We was listening to her before we came in here. I'm so sorry. I met Sierra. I love you, Cece. My bad. At first, people were saying that he's a simp because of Sierra. And now they're saying he's corny. And I really think men just don't like him. That's my conclusion. Men don't like him. Men who are, in fact, not willing to simp for their women.
Yeah, and it seems to be some type of an issue with where that type of black man is, like, frowned upon. Being a black, emotionally available family man seems to be, like shamed.
Tyler Perry Jones.
Like, you need, like, if your pants ain't sagging, if you don't speak with slang,
You ain't sell drugs. You ain't
you
shot
ain't sell
at.
drugs, you ain't got shot, you don't own a
You
gun.
don't know the definition or the difference between West Baltimore and
Yeah, like
anywhere else.
yeah, but long story short, it's like there's a type of black man that for some reason seems to get a bad rap just because they're not out here doing a bunch of crazy shit.
You know what's crazy? The black woman that's out here having fun is pushed more than, the regular. And the whole time, the ones that's pushing to be out here and have fun and run off on a check, I seen I seen some people run off on a check twice. But that whole facade is pushed, but the people that's pushing it are cuffed in relationships. So like you're not speaking what you living. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All this shit is fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of, I guess, celebrity relationships, I want to kind of pivot to more, I guess,
Real,
personal, our relationships or our life experiences. Have y'all ever fumbled a good person, like a good guy and or girl? Have you ever looked back on a situation and realized, damn, I fucked up?
I don't think I fumbled, but that's because we weren't together. But I think this could have been, if I actually did have interest in this person enough, I think we could have a good relationship, possibly. But I'm only 22. I haven't had that many serious relationships, so no. But I have had one relationship that was better than all the rest. We really only broke up because really it was the pandemic. We had just started dating, and it was too early to be quarantined together. It was way too early. I was 20. He was 25. The age difference. It just, a lot of things came into play where we just didn't blame each other. It was just a mutual, can't fuck with you. Yeah. I think maybe if I was just a little bit more older with more experience and I was ready for certain things and he was more lenient to the fact that I am younger than you, I'm fucking 20 years old, maybe. But, I mean, he was cool. I'm not going to say I fumbled. It was just
an unfortunate situation.
Yeah. I definitely fumbled a couple. Because just...
There's a couple.
No, because you through dating, when you dating multiple people, and then you choose the freakazoid John. You know what I mean? You feel me? You all right, fuck it. She gonna give me some
person that I gave up for this.
Yeah, and then I see you. Do you feel me? You see damn, they cuffed or whatever, and they long relationship type vibe. You damn,
your shit then came and went, and she's still going.
Yeah, still going, but. I mean, that shit come with life. So I probably, matter of fact, I probably only think I fumbled. No, I did a couple. Just through dating multiple people and just, yeah.
I will say shout out to my little boo. I don't want to not acknowledge you when you watch this. You know who you are. But, yeah, I don't think I fumbled nobody.
Yeah. I have. I ain't gonna lie. I've done it before.
A couple or just no?
He wants you to be a part of the club.
Come on. I won't say a couple just because I don't have a few. You try to go more than a couple? Nah, I'll say only one. Only because I'll say a lot of people got the worst of me, but I don't think I fumbled a lot of people. So I'll say one. But a lot of people got the worst of me because I was
the beginning villain.
Yeah, or not even villain, just still hurt.
Boy.
Just still hurt, yeah. And
Pimp to a
like they got me post longest tenure relationship, so
Pimp to a butterfly.
I was in evil mode, and there were a lot of good girls that got
do you guys
ran
think
past.
that differs for males and females? I do.
What you mean? Like the evil stage?
The post breakup?
I mean, all that and fumbling. I think in the beginning, males fumble females more than in the end, where a female could be bitter and hurt and whatever at a certain age or through some experience and might fumble some men. Because I think I'm in the beginning and y'all are older than me, so I'm not fumbling nobody right now. I'm chilling. But I think if, guys keep fumbling me and I keep getting hurt and stuff,
you run into a good man.
Bitter and run into somebody and fumble them. Like, do you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Now I completely understand it. So what she's saying, right? So she's saying men fumble. She's saying typically men fumble in the beginning where we choose a freakazoid, as you said, right?
Early 20s.
And then women
Yeah.
And I'll put it more so, women get stuck with such a bad dude for such a long time that when they finally get out of a relationship and run into deadhead into a great man, they don't know how to open up or trust that person.
Or feel like they deserve you, because I got that.
Yeah. And so
So do y'all think people fumbled you?
Of course.
Nah.
I can tell a few stories.
I think a lot of girls fumbled me. I ain't gonna lie. Just off of me being I feel like I'm a good guy, and I always say they single mothers now, so they fumbled me. I'd have been there.
Now,
I'd have been there.
I'm not going to say I don't have my faults and areas to grow in and all of that, because even, I always just talk about how young I am, because I'm just realizing that I really am still so young, even though in real time, if I'm having a conversation with anybody and they try to little girl me or whatever, you're not going to be able to do that. So, but stepping back, I really am young, and I always am. Even you guys, you still have room to grow. Everybody does. It doesn't matter what age you get to. You're always, in a few years, you're gonna grow. Things are gonna change. It doesn't matter what age you are. That's just what's gonna happen.
It's true.
And while all of that is true, I am sent from heaven. So
yeah, talk.
I really truly am. I am, and I don't say that because of me. People speak for me. Almost everybody that I've encountered.
Leo shit. Talk that Leo shit.
No, real spill. Almost everybody that I've encountered, they tell me just how much I've impacted their life, how they feel like they've known me for so long. They feel like, I've had somebody tell me they feel like I'm someone reincarnated to them. I'm not kidding. And it's just because I really do, I exude, self-love. That's my thing. That's me. That's me.
You burn sage and shit?
And I speak that into other... No. Now, I do have some friends who do, and I want to get more into that. I don't know. I'm half and half
earthy
with it.
joints.
Is it too witchy and earthy? Am I fake? Because some of them be fake. I don't know. That's
earthy
another
joints.
topic. But I really feel like I'm so in tune with who I am, and I'm okay with loving myself for who I am and accepting. So that helps me grow, and I feel like also I accept other people as well. So I don't know. People done fumbled me. Now, I'm not dumb, and I ain't going to fumble nobody good knowing they good. I'm just not stupid. I'm very self-aware.
See, that's good, though, because a lot of people, even just working with older people, I realize, a lot of people don't know themselves even later on. I guess through trying to be, and it's probably even higher now because of with Instagram, social media.
Yeah.
People don't know who they are. They're trying to be something for somebody or be in this image that they're not. And that creates a lot of thugs and creates a lot of bad bitches or whatever. But I feel like people are going around chasing this facade and trying to be something that they're not. And it affects your dating, because you think, okay, I should be, like I said before, you probably, somebody tell you, yeah, you're supposed to be fucking all these bitches or whatever, or queens or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Queen. And then you fuck over that wrong girl. Mm-hmm. She was the one. Yeah. Then you done. Dying alone.
I'm very self-aware.
I don't know. I don't think anybody's ever fumbled me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Only because I'm not really. I'm single still, so it's I don't really know how you can fumble me when other than the fact that I'm a good person and I'm really relatively successful, but typically people don't really get the chance to fumble me because I haven't since my situation way back when, I haven't really gotten to a point where it's gotten so serious to the point where somebody had the opportunity to
meet the other side.
Yeah, so typically it's me
CLB
fucking it up. It ain't really,
Someone could have fumbled you and you don't know, though.
That is true.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
And I guess,
she could have been dating multiple men and she chose the wrong nigga.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
She could have thought you were one of the men who speak too proper or whatever. You don't wear your pants off your ass and stuff. And now she's seeing you live this life where you're content and you're happy, and every day you're coming home to your dog that smiles and is excited for you at the end of the evening. And you don't know this, but she could be thinking about you every day.
She could have chose one of them yo boys.
For you to smile about
them yo boys, them hoodlums. You know what I'm saying? Now she getting shot at by the gas station. You know what I'm saying? They shooting at the gas station.
Nah. So, because like when I think about like if I fumbled somebody, like, and it's going to sound like this directed towards one person, but I know multiple people married. But the person I'm talking about is like married, has a child, like the whole family structure at 25, 24. So that would be my fumble versus like on my end. It's like,
No, because... Listen, I'm sorry. You have your own house. You have a job. You're doing way better than a lot of other, young men that I know. But even for the fact that she has all of that, she could be missed. She's probably not really happy. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't put that on her. Don't throw that on her, Jack.
No, look,
she probably smiling and shit.
Look, do your thing. I'm just saying.
She watching.
Look, I mean, hey, if you watching, she fumbled. She shouldn't be watching. I'm just saying.
Should have been me.
Not him.
Anyway, if you hear, baby, you come sit on this couch, you fumbled. But this is what I'm saying. Let me broaden it. Sorry. Yeah. A woman could have all of that and not be happy with her man, truly, honestly, and could be staying because of the child. Or could think, dang, maybe I should have waited. I didn't achieve certain goals because I had a kid and I'm 25 and I'm a wife and I didn't understand, I didn't experience, I didn't do all of these things that I probably should have waited to do. So it's kind of like you're looking on the outside in and you're thinking like, oh, because she has what seems picture perfect. You're not in the frame. You don't really know what's going on. She could want to be more free with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Shit, now that I think about it, I probably didn't fumble a lot. Because now that I think, because if I really think about it.
That's what I said. Like, because that's why, like, when I think about fumbled, like, one, I had to, like, I wouldn't necessarily say ultimatum, but, like, kind of giving an ultimatum, like, to choose between two people, and I choose one instead of the other, and then I don't proceed with the other one, and.
I mean, but that's not even.
Yeah, the fairy tale type of a deal.
Though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I feel like with me, like looking back at it, like a lot of girls didn't get to meet that other side of me. You know what I'm saying? And then later down the line, I could have found out this girl's garbage. And then it'd be done.
Garbage.
She's garbage.
Trash.
So maybe I didn't fumble him. So
just dumps the.
But I fumbled. I fumbled.
I think even people have fumbled me as a friend. I fumbled a friend before, maybe. We kind of fumbled each other at the same time, but that would be a fumble, I guess. Yeah. But I ain't never fumbled no niggas. I ain't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say also, and then like with me, then that's also why I say I haven't been fumbled before, because like I'm single, and typically
fumbled people be cuffed.
Just me being being the way that I am, and people seeing who I was. Typically, they always swing back around.
Yes, dude, revolving door.
So it's like. The double back is inevitable.
Yeah.
Your worth is like determined based on what other people have, because you could be living their dream too. Yep. So that's why I'm saying like, and when y'all are saying like, oh, because I'm single, because you're single now. You don't know what's to come.
Yeah,
and your situation can end up even better than theirs is now. So it's like, you feel me? Like, I don't know what you just said, my boy.
No, he said he might be cuffed tomorrow.
Cuffed tomorrow. You never know.
What do you mean by that?
No, I'm not just. But tomorrow when this drop, be different next week.
Hey.
So you already been cuffed?
No, I didn't say. I'm not saying that. I was putting it in the head.
Hey,
oh my gosh, she cuffed. Then people start hitting me up and shit. Nah.
Why does it work like that?
Yo,
I hate that shit.
People always want what they can't have.
I have a conspiracy theory, right? I feel like
conspiracy theory
because I feel like women have an instinct where they know when you are about to get cuffed. There's an instinct,
or they know when you
and all of a sudden you getting all of these. Hey, how you been? What you been up to? Where you going? What you doing?
After it's done in public.
Well, yeah.
Hey, stranger.
But with women, it's like they as soon as you say the moment I say, "Yo, Talil, I'm about to get serious," boom. DMs going crazy, texts going crazy. Where you been at? What you doing? Where you going? All of, like, bro, there's an instinct that women have. For some reason, right before you trying to leave that whole train behind, that whole train starts like it's crazy.
It's just kind of
gotta be Kane.
It's just kind of like men wait until another man sees your value to want to then
I fucked up.
decide. Yeah, like why couldn't
I didn't
just
deserve you back then,
realize
but I'm a
you
new
wanted
man.
This box of corn muffin at the market. Like why'd you wait? It just seems like that always happens.
I didn't realize the value in the woman that I had until I lost her.
Like what? Like
Or he testing to see if you gonna cheat. It's no
Or
no
one of
attachment.
these. Look, this one here. This the famous one. Hey, I see you happy out there. I just want to let you know that I'm proud for you.
I do the checkup.
Send.
How you
oh,
been?
you got to be stopped.
No, not like on no crazy stuff. I be like, how you been? I was just texting you to see how you been.
No,
Feel me?
you
Give it a
knowing
little
that
kiss
they're-
of death. Just throw it out there. I was thinking about you.
I see you got a boyfriend now. Congratulations.
Right.
Congratulations.
I
Oh,
remember-
girls would be like, I see you out with that little girl.
Your little girl.
Send.
Right.
Your little girlfriend. Send.
My little girlfriend will wring your neck, short. You better chill out.
That's just the
Yeah,
worst.
that's the type of time I want my man on. Let him know what I'm going to do.
And you can hide it. You can hide your dates and all that shit. But somehow,
matter. They
some
know.
way, yeah.
They know.
And then when you on dates with some shorties, like that's when you get all the looks and shit like that. That's when it's. Would it? No, it would be wrong. That'd be wrong. Never mind.
Yo, crazy.
Yeah, that would be wrong.
You're trying to holler at his waiter. Speaking of dates,
No, not even.
should a first date be in the crib? Can a first date be in the crib?
No.
Yeah, it can. Depending on cause we just saying broad date in the crib. He could be Chef Boyardee or you know what I'm saying, Chef Ramsay and shit. Chopping up, getting the wine, all that, cigars or whatever. Got the flipping the shit. You got the TV.
That's a
You
legendary
watching
nigga.
Bad Girls Club, huh?
Well,
That's
if
a
you're going to do all
legendary
that,
You watching the Bad Girls Club in the back? Cause I know y'all like watching the Bad Girls Club.
what season though?
I don't know. I don't watch the Bad Girls Club, but he got on demand. You know what I mean?
Apron.
Yeah. Yeah, the hat and all.
I would.
Oh, let me take a shower. You got a little grease on me. Boom.
Yeah. I guess if you're doing all of that, cool. But me, still no. Like, I feel like if it's a first date, I don't even want to be at your house because that just gives the opportunity to do other things, and this is strictly preference.
That's temptation.
It is.
What if he was like, no, I don't want to do nothing? That'll get, see, he do that.
Some guys
then you
get mad because he did all of that and think it's easier to get you upstairs. It's just upstairs. We ain't got to go all the way back home. You don't got to leave your car. We ain't got to do all of that. It's quick and easy.
See, but
Depends
it's a trick
on the type
bag.
of guy
It's
you
a
are.
trick bag. Boom. No, I ain't gonna. That's I'm not gonna. That's a
Look,
secret.
this is
That's a
my
secret.
opinion now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
What
do
I'm
that.
saying is, it's just,
I ain't gonna do that.
I don't even want to be at your house. I want to work up to that. One, what if I don't like you? Like, if I'm at your house, that's even more weird. Like, I really gotta. Now, if I'm in a restaurant, I'm straight up, and I'm just gonna tell you, like, all right, I'm ready to leave. But
Damn.
I am. I'm sorry. That's just how I am.
You got done eating? Like you feel me? You got done eating?
I
Or
get
no?
a to-go box if
Bang,
I
bang,
like
bang,
it.
bow.
But
I'm ready to go.
yeah. But if I'm at your house, I can't even, like, you could have a whole dungeon downstairs. I don't know what you got going on. Trick doors, hidden, like, all types of weapons. You don't know with people.
Sure, that's
So on a
crazy.
first date, I just don't want to be at your house. Like, I don't, because that's a lot of the times it's like an interview. Like,
Yeah, that's
and if
facts.
the interview ain't going that good and a person got a crazy switch, you done fucked up and you going downstairs.
Yeah,
And you going in your
it kind
cage.
of depends
Like,
on it depends on my intentions. Like, what are my intentions with whomever it is?
Yeah.
Because typically, if I'm going on a first date and like I'm trying to impress you, like I want, you feel me? Then hell no, you ain't been in my house. But if it's more
Well, you can
like
cook.
you came on to me and I don't really care that much, man, we going to the crib, bro. I'm not trying to spend that much money. Like, I'm not trying to spend no money on you, bro. We going to the crib. I order up some fucking kids' cuisines or something. Like,
Kids'
like
cuisine.
it just
Why
depends.
they used to go so hard? The kids.
I used to hate on niggas that got kids' cuisines.
I hated the brownies though. I couldn't.
We had too many
like
kids in the
You
house.
had to get
We
that
got
brownie,
we got
right?
TV dinners.
That was
Hungry
bigger than Hungry Man's.
But bro, yeah, like
Booker T
like,
dropped
it
them Hungry
just-
Mans. It was fire.
He did.
Yeah, he was a part
They
of the
Booker T's?
It was, well, no, he was a part of it. He was sponsored.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Booker T.
Even I
Hungry
remember
Mans.
that.
Damn, that's
That
crazy.
Five
Eating
times.
TV dinners because we wasn't getting no fucking Hungry Mans.
I had it one
Yeah.
time.
Ain't no Hungry Men. Y'all are kids. Eat these
Yeah.
damn TV dinners.
I'm gonna get one just for the culture.
But so it kind of depends on the person. Like, typically, I try to, take you out on a structured date because I'm really not a fan of, and it's a personal preference, I don't like to take a girl to a bar. Like, I want to sit down, I want to eat, I don't want to order drinks. Setting. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know sober
authentic
Jane Doe or whatever. You feel me? Like, I want to get to know you. I don't want to get to know drunk you right now. I don't want to get to know tipsy you. I don't want to get to know horny you. I want to get to know you right here, right now.
Like, I keep seeing all the promoters say, like, when we go on a first date, if it's in your city, I want to go to the club so I can see the real you. Like, what does that mean? Like, why do people act like I'm going to act in the club one way that I'm going to act
in a civil situation?
In a restaurant? Like, these are two. Right here, I'm twerking, I'm throwing ass. Right here, I'm sitting down, legs crossed, because it's two different behaviors for, different parts of society. Like, I know how to act in certain situations. People just, I don't know, they're so dumb.
And my style of like dates, I like doing fun shit, bowling, escape room. God always thought the escape room shit, just fun shit. I gotta have something because I like cracking jokes and just enjoying. I can see you crack jokes, and then it gives you like us doing like, let's say we doing an escape room. That'll give you like, we'll crack jokes and shit, and then
we gotta open that back. By the way,
loosen you up.
Yeah, it'll loosen you up. We'll have it's like an icebreaker. It's like having an icebreaker question all the time. You just, you see how I am, and then you feel me, y'all bantering back and forth, a little push and pull and all that. You know what I mean? Then y'all vibing, and then you can eat.
Yeah, I feel that because see, and for me, I typically don't do the fun shit. Like, I enjoy the fun shit, but that's totally when I save that date.
A second date,
because I'm trying to find. Like, I feel like I don't know about everybody else. I feel like I've learned and I figure out so much about a person from how they act in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like mannerisms towards waiters, mannerisms toward other people. Like I learned so much and I pick up so much information from that simple sit talk.
You have no other choice but to converse with me. Like, we're right here. It's just us two. Like, and if you're not conversing with me, you're ignoring me, you're on your phone, that tells me a lot of what I need to know right then and there. So
some people are bad communicators too, so that's why I like to do the fun shit first and then do it.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, whatever works for you, you feel me? And typically you like a girl, the type of girl you like is going to like what you
Goofy
do, you feel me?
Jones.
And if they don't, then you don't.
Goofy
Queens. Yeah. But I do want to hit on what you said about, like, doing certain things to a point where you expect. Like you said, you feel like if I come to your house, wine and dine, you're going to give me them cheeks.
Yeah.
Them cheekies.
And then also, I wanted to ask you a question. And I guess I can ask her off camera too. Do dudes like so say, you know what I'm saying, you coming home from the date.
Right.
And he pull up to the crib. Do niggas be like, hey, let me walk you to the door? Is that a thing? Like, I see it on movies.
Not anymore.
It depends on if she live by herself.
I don't let niggas come to my house. So usually I'm the one driving.
Yeah.
I'll wait outside.
I don't.
She get
you
anything
wait
happen,
till she
I'm
go in.
I kind of want you to, because, I got a little physique. So I kind of want you to, like, have a nice night and wait for me to get in the door so you can see me walk away.
Door closed.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to see, I do got a little shake because from up here I look like a little boy. But down there, off camera, pan down, I look a little good down there. So that's all I got. That's all I'm working with. So you got to see me walk away. That's all. Yeah. As long as you wait for me to get in the house, that's cool. But I've never had, that's a lie, guys. Oh my gosh. I've had somebody. Now Now, I'm so sorry. I hope you don't watch this. This man has literally, he told me exactly what you said. And he said that, girls don't really go for me because I'm like the one I'm proper. He wears suits like every day. But I promise, because he's all of that is not the reason I don't like him.
Getting too much
He's
money.
Just annoying, and it was overwhelming.
TJ Maxx.
When I say he was a little too feminine for me.
As long as I got my suit and tie.
I don't mind that because I like to dress up.
Fedora.
You said he was too feminine?
Yeah, he would just say like baby boo, like little stuff like that, and
that's
I don't
feminine?
know.
Or beta, maybe not feminine.
He's
but
probably
beta.
more.
He's not as masculine.
Yeah,
flamboyant.
And that's just not my thing, but he's really good for a friend. He's just not my type. But I didn't want him to feel like because he was, everything that, that was the reason why I wasn't really going for him. But also at the same time, it was like he was just very intense. And I don't have a problem with someone being who they are, but if you're just not for me, you're not for me. And he was not for me. Like, he just was very, and I don't even want to say extra because I'm extra. Example. He brought me something to my house. I was really sick, but I paid for it, mind you. Like, I didn't, like, have him just do all that extra stuff. I just cash apped him. I was really sick. I didn't want to leave. And I told him leave it on the porch. And he was, like, refusing not to go anywhere until he saw my face. And I'm like, okay, you're trying to be cute. I get it. That's cool. But, I'm sick, whatever. Outside of me being sick, I'm also saying, like, I'm contagious. Like, bro. But he was like.
That could have been your Russell Wilson.
But it's the way he talks. Like, come on, baby boo, sweetie pie. Let me see you. Like, I'm like.
I need
talking to? Like, and then. It's just the extra stuff. Like, I made it very clear I wasn't looking for anyone at that moment. And he was just, like, telling me I was looking for him. Like, I'm just like, oh, my God, you're not even letting it happen.
That.
Like, you just.
Oh, no, you looking for me.
Yeah, and it was a lot. And that's not the reason,
it's
that I didn't like him.
It's a girl with an affirmation book about me right now.
But, yeah, he would walk me to everywhere. Like, if I say I had to use the bathroom, he's walking me to the bathroom. Like, sir, I can do this myself. Like, I'm not your child. Like. Yeah, so he was the one who walked me.
You work for the president?
To the door. I don't know what the hell that means.
Of course you ain't looking for me. I found you.
Look, that's something he would say. That's something he would say. And you know what? You know what? He's obsessed with Kelly Rowland.
That's funny, man.
Wait, what?
He's obsessed with Kelly Rowland. Sean's Kelly.
Wait. Oh, wait. No, you gotta clarify. He's obsessed with the actual Kelly Rowland? Okay.
It's just something I had to bring up because Sean's Kelly. You was lost for a second.
That's why I was like, let me make sure.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, he's the one. He will walk me to the door, to the bathroom, everywhere. Like, everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think I ever walked a girl to her door.
I've never done it. It's just a movie thing, like, because typically niggas be like, "Hey, let me walk you to the door," and then they
get a little kiss,
and then they be like, you want to come up for coffee? Like the girl, like, you feel me? Like I've always wondered, like, is that a real thing? Like, do niggas steal that off the movie? Like, absolutely.
These niggas don't even open doors for you. No, they don't steal that off a movie.
That's crazy.
I open door. It probably not my car door because I'm not gonna get out.
I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I open the car door on the first date. I stop because I forget. But I do hold every other door. But the car door, I forget that joint after, like, the calm first date.
Like, if I'm pulling up, I'm not getting back out the car.
Nah, I get out the car.
Yeah, like.
Wow. You feel me?
Yeah. Now, like, I think, like, if you open the door for me to get into the car, great. Like, if we're both outside of the car, you know what I'm saying? If you're opening the door. Or, like, depending on how I'm dressed. Like, okay, here's a few different scenarios. Say, like, we're both walking to the car from the restaurant. And you open the door for me.
I do.
Great.
That.
But if we're getting out to, like, go into the gas station to get something, like, you don't have to come open my car door if I'm not dressed very nicely. Now, if I'm dressed very nicely, heels, dress, all that, then, yes, come open my door and help me out. Mm-hmm. You don't have to, but if, now, if I'm dressed like how I am, tennis shoes, shit like that, like, you ain't got to do that. I'm hopping out. Like, yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I pull the tricks out the bag. First date, that's right. I'm
You're like, hello.
I'm 100% a gentleman, right? But I do go a little bit more than I do on the regular. Yeah, you got to fake it.
I do the regular.
Yeah. The first date is fake as a motherfucker.
Not me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to let you know all these red flags. I'm not gonna cap. Like,
hit one of these.
Yeah.
I hit it. You probably need to experience something different.
You ain't never seen it.
I'm not gonna put on my best front on the first date. I'm just genuinely gonna be me, and you're either gonna like me or not. Because if I put on my best front, I gotta keep that up a little bit for, like, the next 2 days, don't I? Like, I gotta, because what if I really like you and I done fronted like I'm so amazing? You just
damn, I gotta keep doing this shit.
Yeah, I gotta keep being amazing.
Yeah,
I'm already naturally amazing, so it's not hard. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to be more amazing. Like, I might not curse as much. I'm a put a few curse words out there because I curse like a sailor. But I'm not gonna, like, fuck shit damn. Like, on the first date, I might fuck shit.
The one thing that people think is fake with me that ain't is when I say yes, ma'am. Like, it's just a me thing. Like, people think that is fake, and it's not. I'm like, no.
Why is that hard to believe?
Me driving to this restaurant, popping out the car. Let me
fake.
open this. That's a fake joint.
I ain't doing that shit.
That's what's fake. It's like,
You're just not doing it.
No, I open regular doors and shit like that, but I'm not getting out the car, going around. Like, 9 times out of 10, she gonna open the door before, you know what I'm saying? If she's sitting in there, then I'll be like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm already out the door. Let me hurry up, man.
She waiting for me.
yeah, my shit that's
9 times out
not
of 10.
fake is what people think is fake.
9
Like,
times out
I
of
have
10.
a habit, like, especially like if I'm crossing streets, I have a habit to stick my hand out. Like, bro, come. Like, we're walking. Let's walk. And I grab the hand. I don't like to hold hands, but to cross the street, I will grab a hand.
I do the hand to the back.
It's just a
joint.
habit. Like, I need
like
to know
for my
that
man
you're
to
fucking
walk
right there.
in front of me. Like,
Yeah.
a little bit in front of me. Even if he's opening my door and I go in, I slow my walk down so he could get in front of me a little bit.
I lay my jacket down so she can walk over a puddle.
Legends.
Like,
That's right.
fuck no, I ain't never put my jacket on the ground. You
How much
crazy?
your jacket cost?
Right. You
Oh, don't worry about it. I ain't got a jacket today.
73
Use my back.
right.
You lay down on the ground so she can walk.
over.
Shit.
You know, people say you walk on the inside so you don't get so she when she get hit by a car.
And I swear, didn't we talk about this last time? It's really to not get splashed.
Yeah, it's to
But
not
we
get
take it
fucking
to the
splashed.
extreme.
They talking about so.
I let him walk in the building first because if it's a shootout going
Right.
on, I
That's
need
what I
you to
thought it
catch
was. I
that
ain't
first
know.
bullet so I can run away.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know that's the one that they say about like the man is supposed to face the door.
The door. I get that from my dad. Yeah, my
There's a
dad
lot of
does
women
that.
that like to face the
I
door.
face
though.
the door.
So it's like
I just like facing doors. I don't like but behind me.
I don't never pay that shit on mine.
I
don't
do.
like-
I
I
think
don't
of
like
escape
being-
routes as soon as I walk into a room.
Oh
or
yeah,
out
I
the
peep
room.
that off.
I don't know how I'm getting out of this room. What's in there? I ain't never been in there before.
Even when
But
I'm
in
picking
there,
up a
there's a door back there.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I gotta go through all this stuff. That's gonna be a lot.
That's a
I'm tall. I
squeeze.
ain't that tall.
even when like I pick up a girl out, if her street's small, then I peep the alleys and shit just in case she's
Yeah.
trying to line me up.
Yeah.
For real, I don't trust
You
none of
guys
that.
think if a woman taking too long to come out the house?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not the
Shitting
woman
me?
for none of y'all. I'm sorry.
I had a girl.
Oh, I've left.
I
This
think
shit
I
took
left
too
and came-
long. I might be about to get
What you
set the
doing?
fuck up.
I left and came back because one time, because she actually had a problem with her phone, and I thought it was like, it was some like she
Sound
was
like
trying
me
to.
this morning.
Nah, she really had a problem with her phone, but yeah, we had a fun
don't-
date.
Look, it's like no matter what happens, I try hard. I swear, I'm just not a punctual person. That's a lie. If it's really important, I'll be there. But if it's like, you're just gonna have to get to know me. You're gonna be in a car for 5 minutes. I see you in 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't care how many times I tell you I'm coming out. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to come out the house. It is because I done had people bluff me so much to the point where they say they coming. And this specifically all happened summer 2019. It changed me. It changed me for the worse, but I'm sorry. All summer long, I was bluffed talking about I'm coming, I'm pulling up. I'll be there in an hour. 3 hours done passed, the person still not there. I swear, every day of the summer. So it changed me for good. Like, I can't be on time for nothing now, I swear, because I don't put my shoes on until it's time to go for real. Like, yeah.
Damn.
I've been traumatized.
And on that note,
Because he just sit up a little bit. He looking a little bad.
yeah, set them up. And on that note, this concludes this episode of the Cuzzies Podcast. I'm your host, Sweet Tea Sprite. Matter of fact, we need to bring back the snack rap. You know what I mean? Hashtag bring back the snack rap. You know what I'm saying? See? Yeah. To my right, you know what I mean? Cuzzy
Yo,
Bad, you
greetings
can't
to
see
studio
him.
audience
To my
degrees.
right, Nat Doll, Natty with the, yeah, I'm not saying that. You can say all that.
Daddy. You know, the king and Nat the Great. And the
Beyonce.
leader of the 3LC today. Clap it up for the Leo Club.
The Beyonce for the Kelly, you know what I mean?
Beyonce to Kelly himself.
To the right. See, yo, God damn it. Want more life, more subscribers, more wins. Villain is the sequel. The Villain Origin Story, Part 2. Anything else?
Give it up for our studio audience today.
She'll more than likely be on the episode, a special one we got coming for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see, it's gonna be nice. But yeah.
Signing out.
Came up a little rough look on the walls and you can see I was too young to know shit, my little brother was a week old. Catch me in that backseat of that whip, I'm smoking la-la. Fuck once and I'm moving on like it's nothing, tell her bye-bye. Trying to change locations, tell him meet me at at the high rise. Unc used to push chickens, nigga, I ain't talking Popeyes.